Alright, YouTube family, what's good with y'all, man? It's your brother from another mother back with another video for y'all. Hope y'all been having a blessed day, man. Hope y'all been keeping Christ first. Hope everything been going well with y'all. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely been a minute. I think I haven't posted in like 4 or 5 days. Just a lot of things going on, guys, you know what I'm saying, personally. I haven't had the energy to really, to post personally, man. On my mom's side, he's deaf, all this different stuff that's going on my mom's family side. And then just other things going on personally too as well. Just a lot of things going on, man. So I do want to apologize to you guys. We will get back on track, you know what I'm saying, with the grind. But I do want to apologize to you guys, man, because some of you guys actually like watching me, and I don't take that for granted, you know what I'm saying? I don't take that for granted because not a lot of people get people that actually want to watch them, even though I'm on a minimal scale. But I don't care if it's one person, you know. I have people that's watching me, and I'm grateful for that. And for me to just like act like I don't care is kind of crazy. So I do want to apologize to you guys for that, man. I am editing those videos as well, those classic teams, so that those will be out as well. And also, man, I didn't forget about you guys who hit me up on my other account as well to get the sub games going. So we are going to get competitive games going on there, man. I didn't forget about that as well. So let me just get those classic teams out, those edits out, and we can get those games going, you know what I'm saying? Get the ball rolling. But anyway, man, today, man, we are going to be talking about off-ball cheesers in this video and how you guys can score against them and ultimately beat them. We already know off-ballers are one of the most annoying people to play against. Probably the most annoying play style to play against and play now online. My team, you know, it's really annoying.
And you know this, man!
I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the things that I use and give you guys a few tips, a few pointers. You don't have to use all these. Just use a few of these. If you're having issues, don't just do everything I do and just be like, yo, what play is that? What play? Use your own offense. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can use a few of mine. I'm going to show you guys what I do. Find something that works for you. You know what I'm saying? Just find something that works for you, because what I do might not work for you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they might try to copy off somebody. Oh, yeah, what's this? Let me get this playbook. Have your own bag. Have your own offense. You don't want to look like somebody else. Have your own bag, you know what I'm saying? But what you can do is, man, to start it off, first I do want to say, I'm not the greatest of all time. I'm not the best in the world. I'm far from that. But I do know how to play the game. I do know how to win. And also, again, I've been playing 2K for over 15 plus years. I really started in like 2K9. I've seen a lot of different off-balling over the years. But we know 2K, their AI defense is like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, it works for bums, but for example, when I try to do it, it don't work, my nigga. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? My bad for cursing. You know, I am getting better. But I don't know. When bums use the off-ball tactic, it worked perfect for them. But when I try to do like an off-ball for the pick and roll, it don't work. The AI, they act retarded. They act like it was a stun grenade just hit them. They don't know how to guard nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's when you can play a little off-ball defense. When it comes to pick and roll, you have to be able to off-ball in that situation. That's not off-balling. The main off-ballers are the ones that sit corner on the big man. They might play tight defense or deny defense on the off-ball, and they'll make it really tough for you to score. You know what I'm saying? Those are what we're really talking about today. Now, there's different types of off-ballers. Like I said, you have that type of off-baller who sits on the big. Then you also have the off-baller where he doesn't guard you, but he might guard the forward. He might play on the small forward. He might click on to the shooting guard. But if you're the guard, he's not clicking on to guard you most of the time, if not all the time. That's a different type of off-baller. That one is more, usually might see that type of off-baller if you're playing against somebody with a higher record, I would say. But even then, when you're playing against somebody with a high record, they still might just sit corner and build up their wins. But they think they code at the game, even though they really not. What they do is they try to wait for you to mess up on the offensive side, whether that be a steal, whether that be a shot that you miss, and then they run down the court and they build up fast breaks doing that, and you look, and then you down 15 points and you like, damn, what happened? It's because they're waiting for you to miss, or if something happens, they're running down the court getting a quick dunk. Most of the time they're going to keep rim running when they're doing it, so they're not really going to shoot the ball. They're just going to off-ball you, run down the court, get a fast break layup, off-ball you, run down the court, and then they just get a lead. Those are the two type of off-ballers. So what you guys want to do to start off, you can go to scrimmage. This is what I do. I've been doing it for years now. And go pick a team like OKC. who's probably the best defensive team in this game. I mean, like, come on, bro. You see their lineup, bro. Even Shea got defense. It's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, I would go against OKC. I'll pick, like, let me see. I got Dallas, right? This is the first tip I'll give you guys. Play against the CPU. This is so huge. Play against... Hold up. That sounds crazy.
What did he say?
But yeah, man. This is a big tip for you guys.
What?
Oh my gosh, I can't stop. Yeah, man. A tip I can give you guys, like I said, man, for the first tip is you guys have to play against CPU. I know you guys are probably like, bro, if I want to play against CPU, I don't need you to tell me that. But the reason why I'm telling you that is because they're playing CPU defense. What's the best way to practice against it? It's against CPU. It's a very good tactic to use. A lot of people don't do it. So what you guys want to do is when you load into the scrimmage, first, I have it on Hall of Fame whenever I play. So what you guys want to do, go to settings. It's always on Hall of Fame for me. Go to choose sides. Go to OKC. You're not playing with them. You're just going to go there, go to defensive settings. And what you're doing is when you're doing this, you're kind of simulating what you're about to play against. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're having problems against, so sometimes like me, like I said, I'm not the best player in the world at all. I'm not even that crazy, but I know how to play the game, right? But I still have issues against offballers. There's times where they might be beating me because I miss a few shots. They run right down the court. They getting buckets. You know, they're not shooting the ball, but they rim running. And now I'm down on the lead. You guys are going to see a gameplay of that when I'm down. And you guys see what I do about that. But that's usually how they score because they can't actually score on the half court. But that's a whole nother thing. But they usually are waiting for you to miss, like I said, banking on you to mess up, speed you up. They go round down the court and go score. But what you want to do is right here, I call it the hyperbolic time chamber. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is where you go practice and get your reps in. You know, I don't do this all the time when I hop on, but if I'm about to get in a tournament or if I'm about to play somebody that's like pretty good, I might just simulate against CPU. But what you want to do right here, you might go tight right here. You go tight right here. This is usually what people would run. And all ballers might usually run this. Sometimes they might go full court press as well when they're playing tight to get you to speed up, like I said. But you can just keep it just like that. So tight, tight. And then now you go back to who you're playing with. Right here, to start it off, you see it's a 4-in-1. It's a 4-and-out. You don't want this. This is usually what people who don't know how to play against all ballers. This is what the so-called good players or comp players, they're banking on you to do. Stay in this right here. 4-in-1. 4-in-1 right here. You don't want to stay in this unless you're very advanced, unless you really know what you're doing. Like me, I'm not trying to act like I'm cold, but I can stay in this. But the reason why I can is because I run something different. But for the beginner tips, what you want to do is you want to get out of this, and then you want to go to offensive settings. Now you can run 5 out, or you can run comp. Now you guys know this is usually what people run if they're running against offballers, and sometimes they don't even run against offballers. You still might see them do this right here, and then you call for a quick isolation and you see it pops up, right? So your first option right here is the pick and roll. We all know about the pick and roll. Pick and roll defense in this game is absolutely horrible. Y'all already know what it is, bro. It's pathetic. I've tried everything, but I'm not even gonna get into that because that's about to get me mad talking about the pick and roll defense in this game. Defense in general. But yeah, pick and roll is where you can start at. Now, before anything, my bad, I don't know why I forgot to say this. You want to have 5 players that can shoot the ball, right? Now me, I have Gafferton, so I'm going to put in, let me see. I'll put Powell in the game. Hold on, what the heck? What you want to do is, for example, you put Powell in the game, right? You see I got Powell in the game, he can shoot the ball. So now it's spaced out. Right here, your first option, like I said, is to call the pick and roll. Now, when this happens right here, you might get a mismatch. And sometimes, like I said, or should I say most of the time, you're going to get that roll, bro, because defense is horrible. But if they are off-balling, they will sit in the middle and wait for you. Then, if that happens, you can call a screen with another player. You know what I'm saying? And try to either get a mismatch. So it depends on his pick and roll defense as well. Your first step is the pick and roll, right? Second step is the pick and pop. Now, this works as well against the off-ball defense. Again, one thing you have to do, let me say this, you have to see who they're clicked onto. That's very important. whoever they're clicked onto and who they're guarding, who they're playing with, you have to put them in the offense. Another thing you guys can do, man, against off-ballers is the slip. Now, the slip, it works, but you got to be careful doing it because you can get intercepted. They can get the ball. If you're playing against somebody good, they're going to know how to guard it most of the time. The slips work as well. So what you want to do is hold L1 for the screen. But before the screen gets there, you tap L1 again. You get a roll right to the basket. You know what I'm saying? So that works as well. So you guys can use pick and pop, pick and roll, the slip. And also what you're trying to see is who is he guarding? You know what I'm saying? You want to see who he's guarding on the court. And also another tip, man, don't speed up. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make you speed up. I make the mistake sometimes, or I get sped up, or not even just sped up. I make the mistake sometimes. I might miss a shot. They take advantage. They go down the court and score like I told you guys, and they get a big lead. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to slow down the offense, not go too quick. Don't rush. You know what I'm saying? Another tip for you guys is mix it up. Don't be like everybody else. You know, if you're going to run a comp freelance like this, you got to have all 5 shooters out there on the floor, like I said, but you want to mix it up. Sometimes run a slip, sometimes run a pick and pop, sometimes run a pick and roll. Those things work. The next thing you guys can do, this is more on the advanced side. Again, I'm not the best, but I'm far from the worst. You know what I'm saying? I get money. You know, I can definitely get some wins.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
But I'm far from the worst, man. You know what I'm saying? I just really just be having fun. But for this part right here is going to be more on the advanced side. So if you guys want the regular beginner side, like I said, 5 out, pick and roll, pick and pops. You want to see where that big man is on the court, or you want to see where he's clicking onto, like I said, right? Now for the advanced side of things, what I do is to start it off, I'm running a series. Now the series that I usually run, the problem with series is, guys, is a lot of them are outdated. So I actually watch basketball. I've been playing basketball. I play basketball in real life. It depends on the team you have when you're running a series. If I'm playing with Luka Doncic, I'm going to run Luka series, right? Or if I'm running with Luka again, I might run a Fizz 14. I might run a Fizz delay. Fizz delay is what you would really see in real life. So a lot of people, real teams in the NBA, they're running a Fizz delay. So if you ever watch basketball, like I said, I'm more of a simulation player, so this is more advanced. I run a real offense when I'm playing. So you'll never just see me pick and roll in all game. You can do that. I might have times when I do it. Usually I'm running an offense though. So I might run a Fizz delay. You know what I'm saying? I'm running in a Fizz delay. Or, so if I got like 2 or 3 ball handlers like LeBron, Luka, or I got Kyrie, or who else? If I got Cavaliers, I can run a Fizz delay, or I can run Fish HD. Another thing you guys want to know is, like I said earlier, don't do what everybody else is doing. Find out what series works for you. If you got the time, go ahead and look through it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It don't take long. All you gotta do is look. Like I said, I've been doing it for a long time, so I know a lot of these series already. I've been running it for years. But some of y'all don't got the time, and I get it. You know, niggas got jobs. Like I said, you know, my bad for cursing again. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting better. I've been in the word. But anyway, people got lives, man. They don't want to be sitting here running plays. But I can do it because I've been doing it for so long, right? But me, like I said, I run a series. Then I run a playbook. But I switch it up. So that's why it's a little different for me. If I got Shea, right, I can run the Fizz HHD series. If I got, you know what I'm saying? If I want to use my whole team, I'll run Horns Curl because it'll move our players around and all that. Just try out different things. But yeah, man, if you guys want to run plays, I'll give you guys a few different YouTubers I'll put up on the screen. Guys like CT Hezzy, I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is if you're in the Playground community. A high sim player, he knows what he's doing, comp player, high level player, very smart. You guys can check him out. Another player that I'll give you guys, another content creator, is Rel's Gamer Tag. Now he's gonna break it down for you at a high level, so his IQ is pretty high, so he's gonna break it down for you, show you how you can run the play. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you guys can see some of the playbooks he has out there. You know, the Trailblazers playbook, I've been using that for years. I think I've been using the Trailblazers playbook for like a few years now, before pretty much anybody else. So if you guys start seeing people with other playbooks, you might have got it from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing though. But yeah, the Trailblazers playbook, they got some really good plays in there. But I don't use it anymore because I might use it sometimes. I don't use it anymore because they took out a few of the plays I used to like. You got the Wizards, you got the Heat, You got Dallas. So yeah, you can check out like Rel's Gamer Tag. He goes into a more in-depth talking point, and he'll give you the certain plays that you can use to play against those off-ballers as well. So here's a gameplay right here, fellas. I'm gonna give you guys examples. I was actually getting fried right here, fried like bacon. You see he has a decent lead against me. It was my first game on. I remember this game. He was baking me. You know, he was definitely baking me. But I didn't quit. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be times when you're gonna be losing the game because you're missing shots in the beginning in the game, like I was, and he got a good lead against me because of it. You know what I'm saying? He kept racking up layups and all that because I was missing wide open. But right here, as you guys can see, he is on balling right here, but he wasn't. It's like he's clicking off the whole game. He was mostly sitting on KG, but right here, you guys might be like, no, he's on balling, but he wasn't. It's just right here he made it look like he was, because usually what they'll do is sometimes when they get a big lead, they might click on and act like they were actually guarding, but they weren't. So right here, he clicks on. But right here, we're running a series, running 43 series. But as you seen right there, he came down. The thing about running plays is, man, is you got to know what works for that team. Certain plays aren't going to run for certain teams. Certain plays aren't going to be good for certain teams. Now, right here, as you see, he thought I was going to the basket. I get him to slide down. Easy wide open three. You know what I'm saying? So you want to run something that works for you, like I said, man. So plays really work. It really destroys off-ballers. They hate it. I played multiple off-ballers where they get mad. They're like, oh, he running plays, because they don't like somebody that's running plays. So I'm going to show you guys different plays that I run in playbooks as well. So this was a series. This was a 43 series. We get a wide open three with LeBron. And slowly we're coming back. You know, he had a decent lead, like I said. But we slowly were coming back into the game, right? Here's another play of the series as well. I run different series, like I said. But this gameplay, I was running 43 series, right? Right here, you see I'm running 43. He's moving everywhere. You see, this is what I want. He's moving everywhere. He's got to click on because he's moving. You see everybody's moving around. We get a nice dunk right to the basket. Like I said, you want to be patient. You know, some plays work better than others. Now, here's the next tip, fellas. Next tip is fast breaks. You guys are probably like, fast breaks? Yes, fast breaks, bro. When somebody's off-balling, what you want to do is, bro, you want to get a stop. Now, you guys are probably like, bro, that has nothing to do with off-balling. Yes, it does. If you get a stop against them and you push the pace, they can't off-ball you. You get what I'm trying to say? You'll get a quicker basket. You might get a dunk. You might get a three-pointer. You want to get them to mess up. Because like I said, most of the time, their half-court defense is horrible. As you can see right here, I don't remember if I scored right here. But the point is, use the fast breaks. Fast breaks is going to get you in position. You know what I'm saying? You see he's calling timeout now. He's scared. He's like, yo, why he didn't quit? You don't want to quit. You want to just see what your opponent is doing. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? You got to slow down, Brody. Got to slow down, read the floor, see what he's doing. Another thing you guys are probably noticing is I don't have a 5-out big on the floor. See, like I said, this is more advanced. Usually, sometimes I'll lose it running this type of play style. I'll have Vanderbilt out there or Coloco. They can't shoot. But you know what they do well? They set screens well. I need that. I'm running plays. So I understand how to use that. And then I understand on the defensive side, I need them because they know how to guard a little bit. You know, Coloco not as much. But Rudy Gobert, those type of guys, they know how to guard. So I use that. So me on my side, I'm more on the advanced side of still running a big man who can't shoot. But everybody cannot do that, which is what I understand. So right here, boom. He's sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So you got to read the floor. Read the floor. Sometimes you might have a backdoor cut. Sometimes you might have an open three. But I was reading who he had out there on the court. He had Cat. He was playing high. And he missed. So, like I said, you got to read the floor when you're running these series, running these plays. They work. You just got to read the floor, though. You know, and then the fast breaks work as well. So, when they miss, run down the court. Go get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? You go down there, you go get a bucket. Most of the time, you're going to get a bucket in the fast break if they miss. So you got to make them miss or play some good defense, and you go get a bucket. That's another tip that can get you guys to score against them. So this video is very long, but the next tip, man, is the use of the mid-range. Yes, you heard me correctly. As you can see right here, I get a stop. Like I said, fast break. I could have shot the three. What did I do? I used the mid-range. Mid-range is very big if you're playing against all ballers. Step backs and mid-range. You guys have to use the mid-range. Don't just try to shoot threes all game and pick and roll all game. Use that mid-range, man. Use that mid-range because it works. Trust me, it works. Against off-ballers, mid-range is perfect. As you can see, I get hit with illegal screens. Illegal screens are horrible in this game. As you can see, though, I'm mixing it up. Sometimes I'm running the play. Sometimes I'm running the series. Sometimes I'm running the pick and pop. You see what I'm saying? You got to mix it up, fellas. Don't show the same offense, or they're just going to sit on the big man and act like they cold. Switch it up a little bit, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You got to switch it up. But as you can see, we came back in this game. Ended up being a close game. I don't remember if I won or not. I think I lost this game. But that's not the point. With a team like the Knicks, I can run a 5-out series, right? So like I said, click the left D-pad. Click 5-out series. You usually want to run that with teams like Indiana, the Knicks, a team that has a 5-out lineup as starters, right? So right here, right, I did run a play though. Here's a screen. It's a delayed screen right here. He's sitting in the paint. Easy money. You know what I'm saying? So using plays work as well, guys. They hate to see plays. Off-ballers hate it. They hate plays. They just want to see you pick and roll. Like I said, this nigga was hitting some crazy shots, bro. Brother was hitting some crazy shots. It was pretty crazy. But right here, here's a pick and roll. Yeah, nice little pick and roll right there. Like I said, you want to switch it up, pick and roll, pick and pops. Gotta switch it up. Gotta switch it up. Right here, I went into a 21 delay right here. 21 delay series. This works well against off-ballers as well. But I see that he's not on OG. So I shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? So you got to read where your defender is. If he's off a little bit, don't be scared. Throw that pass. You know what I'm saying? But I got him to a point where he was already ready for a play. But I switched it up and I had an open, you know what I'm saying? I had an open shot. So like I said, you want to switch it up. As you can see right here, we get a stop, fast breaks. But I just wanted to slow it down anyway. Pick and pop right here. He already going to the basket. We get a wide open three. Like I said, so you gotta switch it up, fellas. Yeah, those are the tips right there, man. Like I said, you can run the original 5-out, you know, comp freelance, pick and roll, pick and pops, the slip, also the cut back door mechanic as well. You can do that as well. And then on the advanced side, you can run a series, you can run a play. If you guys want some good playbooks are, like I said, are the Wizards, Trailblazers, Dallas, Atlanta, Houston, Chicago. Those playbooks, they work well. Like I said, if you don't got the time, just go to practice plays, go try them out. You know what I'm saying? Go try them out. But they work well against off-ballers. You see, he can't sit in the paint. He can't because he got to be moving. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hitting him with mid-range shots. I'm hitting him from every corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting him from every spot. That sounds crazy, yo. What's going on today?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Find out what works for you. So right here, I think I ran a double screen right here. This was a double screen. Double screens work tremendously as well. So we get a wide open three right there. Double screens. Double screens work really well against them as well. So when you go into those playbooks, find those double screens. They work against all ballers as well. So hopefully these tips help you guys. Guys, I know this video is long. I'm gonna have to chop this up, fellas. But all these tips will help you guys, you know, score against them and hopefully win. You know, sometimes you're not gonna win against them, bro. It is what it is. You know, you're not gonna win every game. Sometimes, you know, you might just be bricking and they get a big lead and you can't do nothing about it. But you know, more times than not, though, if you use some of these tips, you can get some points, and then, you know, it's anybody's ball game from there. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully these tips help you guys, man, and hopefully you guys can go out there and get more dubs. And hopefully it just helps you guys, man, because we tired of seeing all ballers. You know, a lot of them, they think they cold at the game. We tired of it, bro. Like, y'all not cold. You know, let's hop on the sticks. Let's see your skill. Let's see your stick work. Are you actually cold or not? You know what I'm saying? Because all y'all think y'all nice, but y'all not even playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Go play quick match and go do that. But yeah, man, series work, playbooks, mid-range is huge. Like I told you guys, the mid-range works tremendously. So if you got players like Mikal Bridges, Luka, Shea, Kyrie, they're good at maneuvering the mid-range. So use the mid-range. Don't be scared to use that. Pick and roll, pick and pop, slips. That was tough right there that he got. A series, find out what works for you. You can try a 5-out series right here, like I showed you guys, because they're always going to be screens. They're always going to be moving, and they all work. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and try that out, fellas. Y'all let me know if some of these tips work for you guys. Like I said, this dude was in the game because he was hitting all these weird contested shots. But anyway, man, you guys let me know how y'all feel about this video, if it worked for you guys, and y'all let me know in the comments. I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip, and we will get back on the grind. Like I said, you know, we will get back on the grind. Catch you guys on the flip. Stay safe, stay blessed, keep Christ first, man. Jesus loves you guys, and I'm out. Peace.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you?